Cowo network is a network of co-working spaces, or as we like to define it, a community of communities. And it started about 2 years ago, and it built a network of 58 co-working spaces, mostly in Italy and one in Spain, Barcelona. We tell the spaces that with us, instead of having one muscle, they have 58 muscles to be visible, to be understood by the market, to be frequented by people. We provide, first of all, our registered logo, which is this one, for 1 year. We provide marketing services. We provide legal papers, which make the co-working activity perfectly legal on all sorts of aspects. We provide also a web page on our platform, on our web platform, and some printed material for PR and presentations, and also some PDF brochures for their spaces. So a number of services, or mostly also most word-of-mouth marketing on website conversations. So working in Italy is evolving tremendously. As I said, our project was started 2 years ago, and we're up to 58 spaces and still growing. So I think Italians like it. But also I think it's such a good opportunity, and it makes a lot of sense because it's sustainable, so it never costs much. The co-working DNA is made of sustainability, sharing knowledge, so it's perfect for these times. And from what I understand from this conference also is doing the same performances all over the world.
Deskmag is an online magazine about co-working. As co-working magazine, we conduct a lot of surveys. We also go to co-working spaces, conduct interviews. We just talk to the people, what's going on. And a few weeks ago, we started the second global co-working survey. And we had more than 1,500 participants from more than 50 countries who took part in the survey. At the moment, we are analyzing the results. We have a bit more than 1,100 co-working spaces in the world, and almost 500 in Europe. We also, there are a lot of people who say there are much more co-working spaces, but we only count co-working spaces and not shared offices or company offices or coffee shops which have a co-working area. So it's more about co-working spaces only. The most important change for co-workers is compared to the situation before they start to work in a co-working space. Since they're co-working, or since they go co-working, they could expand their social circle. They could get rid of isolation. They could expand their business networks, and they could increase their productivity. Most of co-workers like the people in co-working spaces the most. This is the most important element, or the most important element why they decide to go to a co-working space, or why they decide to have a membership. Then it's also about the location. It's less about the prices, so people don't go to a co-working space because it's just cheap or cheaper. So in fact, it's even, compared to a home office, it's more expensive, because in a home office you don't need to pay any extras. So it's more about the people, that you have some other people around you who you work with, if you like. The biggest competitor of co-working spaces are home offices. We have a lot of people who work or who do their business at the desk next to their bed or in a kitchen. They organize the whole company out of the kitchen. And we still have a lot of people who never heard of co-working. These are that's the biggest competitor, the home office.